Alright guys, one of my subs asked would I do a video on Fulltones offset. I'm going to show you guys today what the Fulltones offset does. It actually helps the metal detector in Fulltones. The Deus 1 had a weakness with Fulltones in that when you had a target that was super masked and you were running Fulltones, it would pull that tone of the non-ferrous that was masked by the iron so close down to the iron tone that it was very hard to differentiate between the iron tone and the non-ferrous tone. That is a weakness of Fulltones in the Deus 1. Deus 2 come along, had the same thing, but XP adjusted that, revamped the Fulltones, and we have Fulltones offset now, which is a great feature. And if you're running Fulltones in iron looking for mass targets, it is a must to be used, in my opinion. I'm going to demo it. I've got heat pumps running. It's very cold here in the south morning, so we're going to have a little bit of EMI, but you guys bear with me. We're going to get the video done because this is a very important aspect if you're hunting Fulltones. I mean, it's a must-see. So we got a gold coin between two nails. Very good target to test and show a good example of the Fulltones offset. So give me just a second, we'll get you pointed down, I'll show you what we got. As you can see guys, we've got a gold coin between two nails. We're going to start out with the fast program. We're going to start out with the Fulltone offset off. So we've got PWM tones selection for the audio type. And I'm going to show you guys. You just guys listen to the target. Let me get the volume cut up here. You're going to see a big difference in this. This is pretty eye-opening stuff here if you're using Fulltones. Hear that little buzz? Hear it right there? Very close to the iron tone. If you were not paying special attention, you could very well miss this target. We're going to start out today with Fulltones offset off. You guys notice this signal. Let's get a little bit closer. All right, guys, we're going to start out with Fulltones offset off today. Listen to the tone of the gold coin compared to the nail. Very close in pitch to the sound of that nail, that gold coin that's super masked. And that is the problem, or was the problem with Fulltones, but XP has put a feature in here. Watch the offset of 5. You're going to hear the tone of the gold coin start to rise just a little bit because it's changing where the first section comes in on the lowest section of Fulltones. It's bringing the pitch of it up. Watch. Hear that gold coin coming up? Let's try offset of 10. Hear that, guys? I'm getting eat up by EMI this morning. I knew it was going to be a tough test. I've got the heat pump running. I've got the wireless mics. And I'm going to tell you something. If you're using wireless mics with the Deus 2, the DJI mics, you've got to noise cancel that machine and try to get it on a different channel. Hear the pitch of that? Let's go up to offset of 15. Let's go up to 20. Let's go up to 25. Let's go back down to 0. Very close there. If you wasn't on your A game, you would miss it. Let's go back up to 25. And let's talk about what that's doing. Give me just a second. All right, guys, so what is that doing? Well, what XP has done there is in the past, that tone, when you look at the sliding scale that works off the conductivity, was being drugged down to the bottom end of that sliding scale. In bringing that mass target tone, that first tone, basically tone break, was very, very close to the iron. And basically what you're doing with that offset is you're raising where that first tone break comes in. Now, there are pros and cons to it. With used in that way, if you're just trying to alert something, you can raise it pretty high, but it does change the way that Fulltones sounds if you get it raised really high. So 10 and 15 seems to work really good for what I do. And I really like the 10 and 15, but just keep that in mind. It compresses the scale the higher you go. So 10 to 15, you can hear that super, and that's a tough target. That is a small USA gold coin tucked in iron. So just keep that in mind. It's a very tough masking situation, and it definitely helps to bring that signal out. So test it out, use it to wherever you feel comfortable with. I like 10 to 15, but you guys see that if you're just trying to pick out a non-ferrous, the higher you go, the more it alerted. So, but it does mess with the scale and the way the pitch reports back. So just keep that in mind. Thanks for watching.